course has that burst, but had that small nerf at the end, so I don't think they can actually...
Tommy here rotates up this time, not Honkono.
A great root coming out, and Crazy Moving may actually fall, and then he does at the end.
The percentage-based heals. The longer this game goes on, more health will be on the Zeebo. Here's this burst. When you have the CC, and you can get that combo off like that, nearly a third earlier on.
Dami spots Dio coming in, and that's the time he actually wants to come in for gank also, but H82 doing so much damage, and Honkono should be enough. There's that coil to finish up the kill, and does not get the jump.
Stops that dwarf toss. Still, everyone is very low, but they're going to get the kill onto Muradin. Nonetheless, third one not able to proc. Pushed really far back.
The big change is when Sniper actually rotates down, and that's exactly the time NMX blows up cooldown. Without cooldown, no burst damage, no corruption, no spells coming in. For the time.
Well, he's just playing really passively up there, which is fine. They want Tyrael for the extra smite damage to help secure kills. And it did get them too, but now they're going to see this counter rotation here onto HA2. The second he stepped past the midpoint in lane, did go down. Dami's going to knock this entire mid wall off the map. They're going to take a 1 level lead now, 1 level closer to level 10.
Uh-oh, didn't we see this before in game? I wish we saw Void Prison with Syndragosa, possibly, but that's not the best combo here in 8, as I say. H82 gets caught one more time.
They didn't even need to use heroics for this. They could use a Void if Dami wants to toss it down here. There's the burrow. Looks like they're just going to try to retreat. And they're going to walk away with all heroics available. Darvish with the heals. And Dami actually coming back on to the like if any of Miracle were in that spot at that moment, it would have been a nasty combo. As it turned out, they were very far away. Here's the kill onto Tyrael. And now Raven's in full retreat. They used Molten Core. They used Sulfurous. And so there's no objectives on the map right now. Not even the Nightcap they could steal here. So Miracle's just going to try to poke down this fort and maybe turn down to get the neutral cap or invade Siege Giants. Looking for the pick on the De Jong. They're not going to get it, so just grab this fort and back off. And they're in full retreat. Honkono very low on mana.
Yeah, at least I don't think this is, but this is actually very entertaining, and this is going to be a problem for Raven. Does have that Sank available. Hamlin goes in, drops that Sank, and that's exactly the time Miracle pops that sound barrier, and they are on to the chase.
Notice they just back away and then drop the sound barrier, desyncing here. But right after it's over, we see the silence come down, and Arthas does get killed there. The silence really, really helping out. And it looks like Raven will just take the pick. Objective. The last time Miracle had this huge lead, there was no objective on the map. This time there's a massive one, so Raven needs to be careful about sitting this far forward. All right, looking for that damage. There's the big CCs coming down, but here's the Void. And this is the isolation I'm talking about here. Honkono, though, does get blown up, or it's just not Honkono, sorry, Crazy Moving. As Honkono was looking for the pick here onto Joju.
That's a good trade. 1-1, so Ferris missed. But the Haka is soaking so much damage in the front line sanctification to actually turn things around. Darvish also gets caught at the end.
It's a 2 for 2 so far. Looking for a big route to save Dami and help him secure the kill onto Hamlin. Can he get more? Does not seem to have a blink. He does, just barely at the end. Well, there's the fireball to kill him. 5-man rotation. Honkono's coming from behind, though, and here comes down Sniper. Looking for the flank. Dami actually taking too much damage, though. Still going to look for the fight. Holy Ground is available here for Hamlin, and Sniper is just going in. I don't know if this is end up being the right choice here for MVP. Sanctification used, but there's a Void Prison to lock 2 out. And look at that sound barrier. Hits everybody now, but the Horrify coming up a bit late here.
Smash does miss, but Twilight Dream actually connects, so Miracle is in silence. They have to retreat, but all the Raven, very low. Tyrael actually falls down in the middle, and then Dami seems to be the next one.
Okay, crazy fight here. Crazy Moving's going to go down, no pun intended. Puns they have against all this crazy amount of CC, the roots specifically, just protecting the teammates. As long as Darvish is in good position, they can stop a lot of this from happening. He's horrified right now. Honkono super low. Nice up between a rock and a hard place. So we see the Void come down. It's actually already on cooldown. Sound barrier coming up here once more, but they don't actually have any way to capitalize on this. And De Jong is doing a number right now up in the front lines. Dragon Knight will expire in 15. They don't get a keep. Looks like he wants to do like 1 or 2 more swings. Well, that's not going to work. Coming up here, Hamlin and DeYoung so low. The Horrify comes out. It's a little bit too late. Big swing here. Ends up here a smash from HGC, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Onkono will actually die here to the trait expiration of Tyrael. HGC is going to get knocked out of the Molten Core. 3 down already here for Raven. This may finally be game. And a super, super late team fight for Miracle. Darvish is actually going to be the one to kill Joju.
He's on to the chase at the very end, but the rest of the team is already on the keep and soon will be on the core, and this will be a game over. Game series going to MVP Miracle.
Yep, it's actually been a pretty competitive fight with the supports down there, but the core is the more important thing to watch here as Joju's now out of mana. And that is going to be the 3-0 win for MVP Miracle. A tough fought game here in game number 3. Well, their team fights there at the end. Finally working out. And Onkono having really good zoning to prevent that retreat.